Hello, this is Greg, the Rural Economist with Wild Edibles number 28. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about bull thistle, or Cirsium Horridulum. Cirsium Horridulum. Okay? Now, before we do that, I've got to talk about the disclaimer. There's a lot of things out there good to eat, good for you. Some of them taste great. A lot of others, however, don't. Some can make you very sick, some can kill you. So if you're not completely sure what a plant is, don't eat it until after you've consulted with a local expert. So we're going to be talking about bull thistle. Now, for the first time, I'm having to wear gloves. Bull thistle is actually an invasive species. Heck of a lot of uses. And it isn't a commonly used edible because it's just so darn hard to harvest. The leaves are edible, the roots edible, even the unopened bulbs are edible, and the stalk is edible. It's a biannual plant. Now, by biannual, that means that in the first year, it just creates like a rosette pattern. In the second year, it creates this stalk that goes right straight up in the middle, and then it produces the seeds out of the flowers. The flowers are actually quite pretty. Kind of a reddy, purpley, scarlety thing, and then it creates this fluff in the end. Now, I cut this down ahead of time to show you, but I'm using my gladius here. You strip off all the leaves. I'm not going to try to eat a leaf today. All of the parts can be steamed, boiled, or even roasted. If you roast them, it's actually best to just roast them and then squeeze out all the edible goodness in the middle. This may be a little fibrous to eat. The easiest way to eat them is to just peel them, and you can get into the inner part of the bark. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. The stem, before it gets fibrous, is edible raw or cooked. The leaves are too. Now, here's the thing. Don't spend the time. All right, there we go. See that wool in there? Just kind of rub that out. Get rid of most of that. It's a little too fibrous to eat. I waited too late, but I wanted you to be able to see the bloom. Flavor is a little on the sweet side, like a sweet green. Now, for all of you who are wilderness survival people out there, good plant to know. Once it gets up big and becomes fibrous, you can actually use it to make cordage, the stalk. Because, let me get my gladius. All of that in there, you can actually, yeah, you can see how fibrous the inside is. And what you do is you soak the stalk for a few days to make the fibers harvestable. Secondly, all of this fluff here, which is the seed, makes an excellent tinder. It takes a spark really well. Now, where we are, we don't have a lot of fire fungus, so if you can harvest this as you're walking along, it makes an excellent timber. The bulb, before it blooms, like I said, can be roasted and eaten. It's best when you before all this comes out. I've been told it tastes a little bit like an avocado. The leaves, best first year. Don't try to take the spines off. It takes too blooming long. Just kind of strip off the outer side and then eat the interior core. So there you have it. Bull thistle. Also, I tend to use it as a swear word when I don't want to swear in front of the kids. So I hope you enjoyed it. We got more to come. This is Greg, the Rural Economist. Step by step, we're bringing rural back. Bye-bye.